probably won't show up.
My first drink.
Your first drink?
My first drink.
How old were you?
I got a video going.
Oh, my bad.
I mean, we still want to talk because it's add a different dynamic to it.
Okay.
Since I'm usually talking, I don't have an audience. My audience is myself, my future self, or anybody else that's on my financial destiny. Anybody else? Okay.
Okay.
But I'm kind of like here too. So I got the camera pointed at. I don't know if you call that downstairs, right? But when I get what they call a lead, where only person invited to an AA meeting is a person given a lead. In any other environment, you might call it a guest speaker,
Okay.
right? So you're the speaker. I'm the speaker for the meeting, right?
Okay.
And so I get to tell my story, what happened, what it was like, and what happened, what it was like, what happened, and what it's like now. That's the form, in a general way, right? General way. Try to keep it brief. First time, most people be long, like 40, 45 minutes. But tit nipple. I try to get it quick, right? So here's the format. I talk about my first drink, my last drink, and then what I do now, right? So that's in a nutshell, right? So the first drink, it was on July 4th. I think I was 14 years old, so I was either 13. I think I was 13 going on 14, right? And Mama had bought. I had 3 new shirts. They were polo shirts. They were gray, and we were popping firecrackers. Might have been younger than that. Remember, 80% of we live in the past is imagination. Because the brain on hill. I just learned that recently, right? And I burned a hole in the fire in one of the t-shirts, and I got mad, right? And I don't know where I got the bright idea that alcohol or liquor will make me feel better. Cause I was mad and want nobody to take it out on but myself, right? Usually I get mad at somebody I can. Usually we get mad at people.
You were choking the like you did, Chris.
You wasn't there. You just heard about it or you just saw it?
I was there. It was in front of the house.
I know, but anyway, Grandma called the police on. But anyways, and Day was laughing, like, let him go. Like, but anyways, yeah, I didn't want to relay that one. So I went to that cabinet that the camera's facing right now, because our family we used to get gifts of liquor, pints, half pint, but our family didn't drink. Our family was not an alcoholic family, right? And so they drank on occasion, but it was not like. And so I said I'm gonna go, and I pulled me some I don't know what it was, but it looked like it was a pint or half pint, some kind of whiskey or something. It was a dark liquor. I remember tasting, but I didn't feel nothing from it. I just still felt the same angry. I was already angry, right? So I didn't feel nothing. So it didn't take. The first time I tried it, I didn't get nothing out of it. I didn't get a buzz. I didn't feel nothing from it. That was the first time I tried drinking, right? And so I finally got it. Told that story a lot because I'm over 13 years clean and sober, over 13 years without cigarettes, over 7 years vegan, over 7 years in the same relationship, and over 9 years Uber driver. and over 9 years Uber driver, right? By the way, this is on Spiritually Bipolar YouTube channel. 50 videos posted, one every 6 hours. The 5th set. The value is in the description area. This is my first financial breakthrough by Dr. Myron Golden, but the key word was etch this into your DNA. It was immediately translated by me as to burn this into your mind. And I know how to burn something to my mind is by using repetition, because repetition is the mother of all skill. And this is something I made up. Daddy only got to tell you once, right? Right. So this is and that affirmation of value that you are getting from this video is from him. And it actually talks about that it's easier to make a lot of money in a short period of time than it is to make little money in a long period of time. And the affirmation for that is you can say, I'm ignoring all the hard ways of making a little bit of money and focusing on the easier ways to make a lot. So these videos are pretty much about that. Spiritual Bipolar videos about affiliate marketing, John Crestani's mentorship program or AI Marketers Club for a commission, an easier way to make a lot of money, right? Focusing on that. And I chose spiritual bipolar. This is probably about the 40th video, so I'm not going to go back in that. But I do. It's like a log and a blog as well. And so I never realized that I told that story about my first drink over 13 years clean and sober. So I had to have at least, I don't know, probably 25, 30, a lot of leads. I spoke a lot of AA meetings, and that's part of my story. The first time I tried alcohol as a solution to my problem, right? The first time I tried it, in the book, Big Book Alcoholics Anonymous, in the doctor's opinion, it said men and women drink essentially because they like the effects produced by alcohol, right? So I didn't like the effects produced by alcohol. Ooh, and this is cool too. I should get a picture. I should make another video, take the camera outside and show you now. I ain't like the effects produced by alcohol, and I'm gonna end with this. I forgot. Send me $150 or donate $150 to Clean House Incorporated, the same as you would give. Got some change, $1.50. Cause my target audience is oneself, or one's future self, or anybody that's on one's financial destiny, there or beyond. And that is to be able to give or grant $5,000 without betting an eye, the same as one would give or grant $5 without betting an eye. All right. That being said, that's the picture in the video right now is where I tried my first drink. The current location where Mama's house is, and I'm not going to divulge exactly where that's at, but across the street and about 8 houses down or less was when I actually had my first drink when I was 16 after a track meet. And I remember it was a clear liquor like vodka or gin, and I poured in some Kool-Aid. Didn't nobody give it to me. I went into this. There's a brother and a sister that was on the track team, and they lived really right down here. Tina, I'm like, it's like, hey, across the street. I remember. I thinking about that. I forgot. Can I tell that story? And that's when I got a buzz, and I always considered myself. I never used the word speech impediment, but people made fun of me the way I talk. They used to call me, "You non-talking mother fowler," right? And then they get me mad. I get to cussing. I have a crowd of people around me laughing at me while I'm all mad and cussing and putting on a temper tantrum, right? That's what I that's what I remember. But I had that once I had that drink in me, right? Now all of a sudden I'm standing around and people they laughing at me or with me. I feel like I'm talking clear. I feel like a stand-up comedian for real, right? And you know what's so weird is I'm looking at my sister not talking, right? As if she's not there. But she listening to a point of view. Oh, I'm gonna digress real quick. In this very house, when I was here, a defeated man. That's why I don't like sitcoms or commercials for sure, and the news. Called a defeated man, and I'm at home, and I asked Grandma. I had the nerve to ask Grandma. I said, Grandma, why you be talking at the TV like that, right? And she looked at she said, because the TV don't talk back. Everything.
I'm gonna put this in my first comment to let you see it because you didn't get it in the mail. But I got it in the mail. We can look at it. What's the matter? Oh. No, I got it right here. Oh, okay. You were looking for him up here? Oh. I didn't know what you were doing.
No.
Have you ever paid attention to your son? Our skin, he has beautiful skin.
Take the 7-day vegan challenge, baby.
Well, I do too. I don't have no blemishes or nothing. People tell me that all the time. Like that's why they can't never tell how old I am, because they be trying to. I said no, I don't. I don't. First of all, my addiction is to salty snacks, but I've been doing better with that. I'm not a sugar person, so you're not gonna. Yeah, I'm not gonna get that because I don't do a lot of sugar.
I have days on and days off.
But
There you go.
yeah, and I don't wash my face with soap.
Oh, y'all don't watch this? Oh.
Nope, I don't wash it with soap.
I rinse it real good with the water, let the water run. But that helps moisturize.
I cleanse it with witch hazel sometimes.
Witch hazel.
Yeah. Or some sea breeze.
There you go, folks. Witch hazel or sea breeze. Get your man witch hazel here. I'm gonna make some man witch hazel.
Sometimes I do the.
But I don't do it often.
If I'm sponging with the puff and the stuff, sometimes I go behind my ears.
Yeah.
Make sure I get behind my ears and stuff. But I make sure I just let that water rinse real good, whatever's on my face.
But yeah, that do get the what I first clean those out real good. But yeah, and I only do that like
Then every now and then I'll take an alcohol when I'm pads
Mm-hmm.
all around it between my nose, and then look to see what is in your pores, because it's going to be on alcohol pad.
Man, telling you. Something you said,
With my nails.
it made a lot of
So they
sense.
dry real good.
Like, man, I had no idea. Thanks for sharing your first time. Cause I was sitting here like thinking like, where was mine? That's that I was away at college, actually. But see, mine was like, no, I take that back. It was my senior year of high school, and we went somewhere and they mixed up a bunch of drinks. They called it, what they called it, oil something. Where they
Boilermaker.
whatever it was, they dumped a whole lot of different alcohol in a punch bowl, and people was drinking it. And I can't even remember that wine cooler Cisco is supposed to have some like a form of crack in it or something. I know that I tried that. I didn't drink the whole thing, but it had me itching real bad. Like, oh my God, what is going on? Like something was crawling on me. I said, I'm good. And after that, I was like, I made sure I was somewhere where I wasn't even drunk. I didn't have to go nowhere to sober up, but I made sure I got out that situation. And ever since then, I've been nominated designated driver because I wasn't going to drink. Because I wanted to get to where I need to go safely, in all honesty. Now, my last time ever getting drunk, my first and last time getting, no, my last time, my first time getting drunk where I really had no knowledge of what was going on. I knew I was highly intoxicated, but I didn't have any control. Oh my gosh, that I don't like. I was away at school, but the good news was because I was the baby in the bunch, I always had somebody that was keeping an eye on me, and they made sure that I was always safe. Somebody tried to take advantage of me, but my safety was there, and they beat that boy off me. And after that, I said, "Oops, never again. Will I allow myself to be in a position where I don't know what my awareness is around me?" The second time, it was some, oh, I'll never drink Tanqueray gin again, ever, ever, ever in my life. Because I remember I was drinking it with somebody, and I remember we went downtown when Bennigan's used to be a restaurant. And I know I ordered some salmon. I was so drunk, I couldn't even. I don't even. It's almost felt like when I finally sobered up that everything that happened was a dream, but it was actually happening in real time. That's not a good thing. I don't even remember how I got home. The person I was with drank more than I did, and I'm sitting up here. I said, a part of me feel like that I did die that night, and now I'm back. I'm reincarnated, and now
Who
I
are
get
you
to.
with?
His name was James.
Oh, okay.
Just somebody I met off of Black Planet.
The reason I ask is you ain't asking why. I can always tell you if you want to know why I ask.
Yeah, no,
I'm trying to imagine the story. Was it a friend of yours or a date?
somebody. It was a date. Somebody I met, and for the life of me, I promise you, I don't remember. I remember stumbling to the car. I remember getting. I couldn't drive. It was my car. I was too out of it. I knew enough to know that I couldn't drive. So I don't know why I let him drive because he was probably drinking more than me. But I guess it was he was holding his liquor better because that's what he did. Me, on the other hand, that wasn't my thing. So, and that wasn't the drink I necessarily drink. So it hit me different. Um, but then every time I think about that night, I said, "Damn, is it possible that we actually wrecked? I died, and now this is one of my parallel lives, and I get to redo it again and make a different decision, in the moment."
Hold that thought. Please hold that thought, Tina.